So if you don't know by now, then you should probably get familiar.
Hi friends, welcome to our channel Jay Aditya Math Tutorial. We are doing a series of 10th class mathematics. As a part of this, we are now in the chapter applications of trigonometry. This may be your last class on applications of trigonometry. We have discussed most of the problems and each and every problem without missing even an example in our previous classes. If you don't watch those previous classes, please do watch them. And with this class we will conclude our chapter applications of trigonometry. Okay, in this class we are going to discuss some important problems which are very important and tricky problems. Okay, so do watch the class till the end without skipping the class, and I hope you will understand the class better. Let us not waste any much time. Let us start the class with the problem directly. So understand the problem clearly. We are discussing the 9th problem of exercise 2 now. So that is the angle of elevation of a jet plane. The angle of elevation of a jet plane from a point A on the ground is 60 degrees. Okay, Nana. For example, let us think this is the ground. This is the ground and here is the plane, Nana. Okay. You think here the plane is, okay, here the plane is, and from a point on the ground, let us take the point as A, and the angle of elevation of the jet plane is equals to how much, Nana? That is 60 degrees. He has given the angle of elevation as 60 degrees. Okay, let us see the next part of the question. After the flight of 15 seconds, what is that flight time, Nana? So after the flight of 15 seconds, okay, the angle of elevation changes to 30 degrees. The angle of elevation changes to 30 degrees. So here the question comes. He has not given in which direction the plane is moving. He did not give us the direction in which the plane is moving, Nana. But we have one hint, that is the angle of elevation changes from 60 to 30. Okay, if you see this ray, if it comes down only, the angle of elevation will be reduced, right, Nana? So the plane is moving in this direction. You can think in that manner. Okay, now the plane is at this point, you can think, Nana. Okay, now the plane is here and the angle of elevation is 30 degrees. The angle of elevation has changed to 30 degrees. Let us take the other part of the question. If the jet plane is flying at a constant height of 1500 root 3 meters, find the speed of the jet plane. Here you need to find the speed. Okay, not the distance or not the height here. So that's why I tell you this class is very important. If you are new to my channel, please do subscribe. If you like my class, please do like it and share to your friends. Okay, so the plane is flying at a constant height of 1500 root 3 meters now. Okay, so here the height is 1500 root 3 and here also the height is 1500 root 3 only. Why? Because it is flying at a constant height. So see here where the question comes. Actually, what is our question? You need to find the speed. You need to find the speed of the plane. So what is the formula for speed? Actually, speed is equals to distance by time, right? Speed is equals to how much? Distance by time. So here time is given and you need to find the distance. You need to find the distance. What distance you will be finding here? So in 15 seconds the plane moves from this point to this point, right? Plane moves from the first position to second position. So this becomes the distance. That will be d here. Okay, now so you need to find the distance and you need to substitute here, then you will get the answer, that is speed of the jet plane. That's why I told you this class is very important. So let us try to mark the point here. Let us take this first point now, A, and already we have written this one now. A. So this is B and let us take this as C, and this is D and this as E now. So here the angle will be 90 degrees and here also the angle will be 90 degrees. If it is D here, CE also must be equals to how much now? CE will be equals to D. CE also will be equals to D. So here the major part is you need to find D. Okay, you need to find D here. So for that reason what we will be doing is, D is not the common side for both the triangles now. So you need to take the common side here. So if I take the triangle ABC, AC is one side, and if I take ADE, AE will be the other side, and for both the cases this height will be the common side. So what I need to take both the triangles here. So first triangle I am taking is in triangle ABC. In triangle ABC, what happens? Let us see here. Let us take AC distance as x now. Let us take AC as x here. So in triangle ABC, the angle is 60 degrees and this is the opposite side is given, that is 1500 root 3, and we want the adjacent side here, that is AC. So I'll take tan ratio here. Tan 60 is equals to opposite side, that is BC by AC. BC by AC. Tan 60 is root 3 and BC is equals to how much? 1500 root 3 by AC we want, that is I am taking it as x. So from here x is equals to how much now? 1500 root 3 by root 3. Root 3 and root 3 gets cancelled, and x is equals to how much now? X is equals to 1500 meters. X is equals to how much now? 1500 meters. So let us take this as equation 1. Now what we need to do, you need to take another triangle, that is in triangle ADE. In triangle ADE, here the angle is 30 degrees and we have the relation for opposite and also adjacent. Why? Because here you need to find D. So again you take tan, so this will be tan 30 is equals to how much? That is opposite side. Opposite is 1500 root 3 by adjacent means it is x plus D nana. AE, no, adjacent side will be AE. AE is nothing but x plus D. I am writing here x plus D. Okay. So what is tan 30 now? Tan 30 is equals to 1 by root 3, which is equals to 1500 root 3 by x. What is x nana? X is equals to 1500 plus D you need to find. From where you got 1500? From equation 1. From 1. Now you do cross multiplication. This will be 1500 plus D is equals to 1500 root 3 into root 3. That is root 3 into root 3 will be 3. So this is 1500 plus D is equals to how much? 4500, and D is equals to 4500 minus 1500. So D is equals to how much Rana? That is equals to 3000 meters. D is equals to how much? 3000 meters. We want D, we got it. After this, what you need to do? You need to find the speed, right? You need to find the speed. So the distance traveled by the plane is 3000 meters, and in how much time it traveled, Nana? It traveled in 15 seconds. So the speed becomes how much? So the speed of the plane is equals to the distance, that is 3000 by time. Time is 15. So 15 ones are 15, 2s are 30, and 2 zeros we have. So speed will be equals to 200. Units are 3000 meters, no? Meters, and 15 is seconds. So 200 meters per second is the speed of the jet plane. I hope you have understood this one clearly. Okay, now if you have any doubts, you do comment in the comment section. This is very important problem and you need to analyze more here. Okay. So this is the case. You need to find the speed here. So this is important, and also we have discussed one more problem where we need to find the time. You see that problem also in our previous classes we have done it. That is also somewhat important only. Okay now. So mainly you focus on examples. If you practice examples, you will be having an understanding how to present your answer in a better manner. If you are new to my channel, please do subscribe, and if you like the class, do like it. Okay, let us go to another problem. Here you need to find the ratio. I don't know why the answer is not given in the textbook, but let us see here. That is, the angle of elevation of the top of a tower from the foot of the building is 30 degrees. It is just a reverse case to the problem what we have discussed in our previous classes. So here again we have a building and a tower, but here according to the measurements given in the problem, here the tower will be shorter than the building. Okay now, so see here how we can judge it. Okay, what is he telling now? The angle of elevation of the top of the tower from the foot of a building is 30 degrees. So let us take this as building. From the foot of the building, the angle of elevation is just 30 degrees. This is the tower now, and this is the building. Let us take the building as A and B and tower as C, D. And the angle of elevation of the top of the building from the foot of the tower is 60 degrees. From the foot of the tower, the angle of elevation is 60 degrees. So by looking at the angles, we can easily judge that the tower is smaller than the building. Okay now. And what is our question now? What is the ratio of heights of tower and building? Tower is to building now. This is very important. Why? Because whenever the problem related to ratio, the order is very important. So height of the tower is to height of the building you need to find. That is nothing but what is the height of the tower? You need to find CD is to AB. Clear? In both the cases, what will be the common side here? The distance between B and D. That means the distance between the building and tower will be common. So take two triangles ABD and also BCD. Take two triangles ABD and also BCD. So in triangle ABD, what can you observe here? Opposite, and this is adjacent, right? So here angle is 60 degrees. In triangle ABD, the angle is 60 degrees, and we have the relation between opposite and adjacent side. So take tan ratio, that is tan 60 is equals to opposite AB by adjacent, that is BD. So tan 60 is equals to root 3, which is equals to AB by BD. We have taken it as D. Now what will be D here? D is equals to AB by root 3. Let us take this as equation 1. Why? Because it is common side. So in both the triangles we will be equating them. Next, go for the next triangle, that is in triangle BCD. In triangle BCD. So take tan 30 again. Tan 30 is equals to opposite side, that is CD by BD. Right now, CD by BD. So tan 30 will be 1 by root 3. This is CD by BD is equals to how much? That is D. So D becomes how much? CD into root 3. D is equals to how much? CD into root 3. This is equation 2. That is equation 2. Now what we need here? CD is to AB you need. CD is to AB. Right? So AB you need to find. So from 1 and 2, see here LHS and LHS are equal from 1 and 2. So right here from equations 1 and equation 2, you can simply write AB by root 3 is equals to CD into root 3. CD into root 3. Why? Because D is equals to CD root 3 in second equation and D is equals to AB by root 3 in the first equation. So simplify this one. What we want actually? We want CD is to AB. Right now, that is CD by AB you want. So here already we have CD. If you bring AB this side, it will be CD by AB, and this will become 1 by root 3, and if you bring this root 3 to this side, this will be root 3. So 1 by root 3 into root 3 is equals to 3, and this is equals to CD by AB. Now what is the answer now? CD is to AB is equals to CD is to AB is equals to 1 is to 3. So what is the ratio of the heights of the tower and building? So that is 1 is to 3. 3. This problem is also very important problem. It is most important problem. Why? Because here he is asking the ratio of the heights. So if you observe, each and every problem is in a different model. So focus. So how the problem is, how we are drawing the figures, and what are the triangles you are taking, what ratios we are applying. So this is very important in your applications of trigonometry. I hope you have understood all the classes of applications of trigonometry in a better manner. If you have any doubts, you do comment in the comment section. If you are new to my channel, please do subscribe, and if you like the class, please do like it and share to your friends. Okay, and in our coming classes we will start one more new chapter. Till then, bye.
familiar.